No one ever wants to think about losing their beloved Shih Tzu. These little dogs bring so much joy, and watching them grow old or get sick is heartbreaking. But recognizing the signs that your Shih Tzu is nearing the end can help you make sure they're as comfortable as possible in their final days. This video will help you understand the critical signs that may mean your Shih Tzu doesn't have much time left. Loss of interest in food and water. If your Shih Tzu stops eating or drinking, it's a sign that their body is shutting down. They may sniff their food but walk away, or they might not even react when you bring their favorite treats. This happens because their digestive system slows down and they no longer feel hunger or thirst. While it's tempting to try to make them eat, forcing food or water won't help. Instead, you can offer soft food or water with a syringe. But if they refuse, let them be. Extreme fatigue and lethargy. A dying Shih Tzu will sleep a lot more than usual. They may barely open their eyes when you call their name, and even short walks might feel too exhausting for them. They might struggle to stand, or just prefer to stay curled up in one spot all day. The best thing you can do is provide a warm and comfortable place for them to rest, away from noise and stress. Severe weight loss and muscle wasting. If your Shih Tzu looks thinner than before, with noticeable bones and weak muscles, their body is no longer absorbing nutrients properly. They may lose weight quickly, even if they were eating normally a few weeks ago. This is a sign that their organs are shutting down. Keeping them comfortable and making sure they stay hydrated is the best thing you can do at this stage. Difficulty breathing. As your Shih Tzu's body weakens, their breathing may become slow, shallow, or irregular. They may take long pauses between breaths, or you might notice them breathing through their mouth more often. If they seem uncomfortable, make sure they're resting in a calm, quiet place with good airflow. Keeping them stress-free can make a big difference. Loss of bladder and bowel control. A Shih Tzu that is near the end of life may lose control over their bladder and bowels. Even if they were well trained all their life, they might start having accidents in the house. This isn't their fault. Their body is simply too weak to hold it in. You can use absorbent pads and clean them to gently prevent discomfort or infections. Change in body temperature and cold extremities. If your Shih Tzu's ears, paws, or tail feel colder than usual, it's a sign that their circulation is slowing down. Their body temperature might also go up and down unpredictably. Keeping them covered with a soft blanket can help, but make sure they don't overheat. Isolation and seeking solitude. Even the most affectionate Shih Tzu may start avoiding human interaction when they sense the end is near. They might hide under furniture, refuse to sit on your lap, or sleep in a different room. This is their natural instinct. And while it's painful to watch, it's important to respect their need for space while still being nearby for comfort. Loss of coordination and weakness. Your Shih Tzu may struggle to stand, stumble often, or seem confused about where they are. They might have trouble walking straight or suddenly collapse. This happens because their brain and muscles are no longer functioning properly. Helping them move around when needed and making sure they're resting in a soft, supportive spot can keep them more comfortable. Unresponsiveness or distant stare. If your Shih Tzu stops responding to your voice or familiar sounds, it may be a sign that they are fading. Their eyes may look dull or cloudy, and they may seem disconnected from their surroundings. Talking to them softly and being there with them can bring them comfort, even if they don't react like they used to. Unusual vocalizations and restlessness. Some Shih Tzus become more vocal in their final days. They may whimper, cry, or bark randomly, even if they've always been quiet. This can be a sign of pain, discomfort, or confusion. Soft petting, a quiet space, and a gentle voice can help soothe them. If they seem to be in distress, consulting a vet can help you figure out how to ease their discomfort. When to consider euthanasia. Making the decision to say goodbye is never easy. If your Shih Tzu is in pain, unable to move, or struggling to breathe, it may be time to talk to a vet about euthanasia. While it's an emotional choice, putting their comfort first is the kindest thing you can do. Whether they pass naturally or with veterinary help, the most important thing is that they feel safe and loved in their final moments.